Hello and welcome back to the Verylag Network, everyone. I'm Win and I'll be casting your games for today. It's Bobobrayant, the winner of last match against Hydra, advancing and now taking on Sino Wonders, and which I believe is another semi-finals for today, if I'm not mistaken. So let's check out the picks and bans coming up from both of these teams. Well, Ancient Apparition and Centaur Warrior is out. Not something that we used to be used to saying in the first phase bans, but Brian maybe anticipating that they don't want to go against a strong Trillium with the Ancient Apparition, or maybe they just want to give something off to that safe lane solo against the Centaur Warrior. So they want to take out the Centaur, they want to take out the Ancient Apparition. Totally understandable. But on Sino Wonder side, they deny Brian his Invoker. It will be the next and Invoker out of the fight. To pick up himself another Dazzle. Dazzle has been 2-0 so far, 0-2 so far. Both matches that we've seen tonight, both of them, the Dazzle sides lost. It was just with the draft. The draft did not have enough burst for the Dazzle to kind of help pan out with, and he didn't have the heroes that had the positioning value that you can actually go up in front to get a little bit more range on the heals so that he can hit everybody out. Was trying to fight, but they didn't have that type of a hero just now in both of those drafts. But now the Ember Spirit kind of throws all of that into disarray. It's one of these heroes that has amazing positioning with the Remnants, but also just high escapability because of that, and can just come in for the Sleight of Fist instead of putting himself in harm's way. So the Shallow Grave might be used for somebody else instead, in a safer purpose. So let's see how it pans out. Sino Wonders pick up the Dark Seal, very good on the off lane. Can always get farm when even though he's not being left alone just because of the Iron Shell. He wants to be as close as he can to get to CXP, but Darkseid is one of the heroes that will not have any problems farming whatsoever. And he can always transition if he gets jumped on by a very strong Trillian. He can always transition and become a jungler at maybe a level 2 or level 3 if he wants to do so. Unless Sino Wonders pick up another offlaner, then the Darkseid can definitely jungle since you have a Dazzle with you for the dual safe lane with any of the carries that are still in the pool. So we just have to see about that, how Sino Wonders actually drafts this out. But for now, Bobobrayant picks up that. It will be a Bat Rider, so I really like the Bat Rider picks just because you have the Ember Spirit on the other side. Force him to buy a Lincoln's, and then whatever it is, you bait it out. Kind of slash the Lincolns with the level dash maybe, and then the Bat Rider can do his job. But this shutdown with the Flaming Lasso just ensures so much against the Ember Spirit, and a very safe draft from Sino Wonders to pick up Stream Protector with a Living Shield and a Shallow Grave. That sounds like somebody's impossible to kill, but we just have to see who they want to pick up as their carry in the lane. Maybe Weaver will be okay since the Stream can always heal him up, and the Dazzle can keep Shallow Graving him just in case he gets jumped on and put himself into harm's way instead. But doesn't look to be the case yet. Let's see what else is there. Sino Wonders bang out partner and the Shadow Shaman, anticipating that they can't go against the burst, but I'm not too sure how that pans out since you have already have a Dazzle up on your side. Kind of think that they need the burst more than Bobobrayant, so that partner would have been a nice pickup for their side if they wanted to go aggressive try with the partner and the Dazzle in the lane. But maybe they just might want to take something more conventional. Well, against this lineup, either way, you have to see somebody that has to force a Lincoln. So that's why I think the Weaver was a good choice. But there is also the Mirana, good with at least they have one disable that's proper for the side. Because Bobobrayant has just picked up the line with Hex and then what's it called? Earth Spike. There's just a lot of lockdown on the side of Bobobrayant, especially for against this Ember Spirit. There's one lasso into a Hex that's gonna ensure that he gets taken out. they have I don't know, kind of an all-rounding draft Bobobrayant. They have some good bursts with the level death and the lion, and of course the bat rider, and of course they have the advantage if they create space because the Lycan can farm. And also Bobobrayant was to note that they picked up the Lycan on the dire side. That gives him a little bit of advantage since he can easily access the rush instead of crossing through the river, which is heavily warded. Usually heavily warded. But anticipate that Sino Wonders are going to be observer warding the Roshan jungle soon at near the rush pit, or at least uphill next to the Dire Ancients, just to ensure that they can track out this Lycan's movement. But now Sino Wonders, the finishing touch will be a puck. Very good close down with the Dream Call into a Darkseer vacuum. That might work, but I'm still thinking about the burst that's going to be coming out from them. It cannot just be the puck, because the Warning Rift and Illusory Orb. Illusory Orb, it's not one of the skills that usually catches everybody. He's not one of the pure burst heroes. He's more of a disable aside and then your teammate kind of nail on him hero, this puck. So Sino Wonders a bit lacking in terms of new. Let's see if Ember Spirit can catch up in terms of farm and give a dent into Bobobrayant's campaign. Yeah, for now, Bobobrayant will be picking up the Disruptor to close it off. So it's a Disruptor and a Lion, very strong, very good combo. Since this Lion has a lot of lockdown with the Hex and the Earth Spike, but Disruptor will have his with the glimpse into a kinetic field. It's just mayhem for BBB. So right now, Team Hydra is actually taking on Narastax on the in the losers brackets. Both of them has been booted out. Narastax by Smoky Monkeys, I think. Monkeys, spiraling monkeys. Can't remember the names. The names are weird all across the board. And that's it. Right, the Oblays are up. We are in the game. This is Bobobrayant taking on. I can delete the Celsius already. Oh my god, I left it there just now. Alright, it's Sino Wonders taking on Bobobrayant in the Orange Esports 24-hour gaming parties Dota 2 tournament. So QQ will be playing the Darkseer, will be going top, soloing lane, as we said. Doesn't have that much of a problem with the Iron Shell in his arsenal of skills to kind of farm up the lane. The Chinaman will be playing the Ember Spirit, presumably going out towards mid, as Juice on the Dazzle will duel with the Darkseer instead. Now finally they make a move, but they're gonna leave AJ here, so that's a little bit weird. So it's gonna be a trialing with the Darkseer instead, and they're gonna leave this Park soloing at bot. I guess that works out fairly well, since you need the puck to be on level terms to get the Dream Coil up. You really need that early on. That's one of the more stable shutdowns, more stable disables from the side of Sino Wonders. So very casual pause from Malaysian teams. This is anticipated. They always pause before the game. Suddenly after the draft, everybody wants to take a piss, and finally the game's underway. QQ will be playing on the Darkseer. JJ on the Treant Protector will be trial-laning this with the help of the Dazzle. And mid will be the Ember Spirit and Abbott. That leaves AJ on the puck in the safe lane against Andy on the Bat Rider. And mid we have Dot. This time, wait. Yeah. Okay, looking at the trial lane, it should be Dot playing at mid on the Lion. Hasn't been pulled anything yet. Wings will be jungling, I guess. As just behind enemy lines, Wings could spot him out now. No, either way, they're not gonna give into any engagement. So Wings gonna be jungling. Instead, Juice will be dueling this lane with the Ember Spirit. So that's who Dot is going to be going against. So folks, thanks for tuning in. I know it's quite late in the night. It's already 5 AM. What the heck did I press? Did I press something wrong? Okay, seems to be okay. Sorry about that. Needed to check something out. So Brian, what can I say? The thing with the Iron Shell is he can harass Brian out of the lane since Brian is using the Lycan. Also, the Iron Shell works well against the Wolves. And there is some certain ability with the safe number of having 2 supports, which are fairly defensive in their side. That's the Dazzle and the Treant Protector. So that still leaves it as a duel at mid and top. So Wings will be the one picking up mid. This is a little bit better since he has the Stalk Shield to stay in the lane against the Ember Spirit. Melee on melee is an okay engagement. But now Juice gets X'd up a little bit. That's Scorchers right under him. Juice might be dying with one more last hit. That's the first blood. Very patient from Dot, staying out of the high ground. I think by that time, Sino Wanderers kind of anticipated that maybe Wings has rotated towards mid and the Lion instead went towards top, swapping lanes, but no, Lion was still there, waiting for the Ember Spirit to make a wrong move, and that's exactly what happened. So let's see what else is finding. Lion with the boots. Well, that first blood just gave him that. Disruptor's going to try pulling a little bit, but Brian is finding it troublesome to farm. Can't get close to the creeps because of the Iron Shell. Can't let the dog go because it will be free farm for the side of Sino Wanderers. Instead, Darkseid is going to be leaving Armored up while he tries to harass 3 heroes from the other side. Oh my god, he's now in trouble. Now he gets X'd up. Right click a little bit by Brian. Brian's going to try and body block him and they get the kill. Darkseid just too overly aggressive behind enemy lines. Just waiting for the Lion to come into play. And that was it. Easy pickings for BBB. So let's see what is AJ rushing towards. So he's going to be a fight first. Fairly understandable. Sorry, a magic one first. Fairly understandable. Just wants to sustain the lane, this lane while Andy napalms it. This is a good pickup against the Sticky Napalm. Stack up on your own magic wand while the Sticky Napalm stacking up on you. So 19 last hits for the Ember Spirit at mid. So understandable. I don't know. It's fairly normal since the Ember Spirit has flanked up to ensure that he doesn't get hurt against a melee hero. And now, the syringe is up to Wings. Can he finish him off though? Going to do some right click. There is no Sleight of Fist. Mana is not available for him. So that will be the end of that engagement as QQ again. Sorry, that's a double O. Okay, I thought it's okay. That's Kinetic Field. Will catch the OO in. He surges out. This Trilane is weird, but they're fighting behind the tower, so I don't know. Who got the better of that type of engagement? I would say Sino Wanderers, they got the kill on, especially on the Disruptor or the Lion. Because Disruptor and this Lion just ensures that this Brian is getting the EXP from the kills. And that's not what you want happening against the Lycan. You don't want give him those levels up. That once he gets that Vladimir, it will be safe for him to kind of go full rush. As Wings now gets Searing Chains up a little bit, but will be able to retreat out. While there is support rotation coming in from BBB. Dot is here along with the Disruptor. As I said, they both provide so much disables, and in between them there's 3. And of course there's so much burst from the Thunder Strike and of the Earth Spike. The Lion's Finger of Death. Right now, Ember Spirit gets X up. Nice X from him. Can they follow up though? That's a stun. And right click. There he goes. Ember Spirit will drop, so that's 3-0 in the span of 5 minutes. Bobobrayant are handsomely leading their game so far. So I thought not much of the those few dives. I think right now Sino Wonders should have just drafted something with a little bit more aggression for JJ to take, since you have the Dark Shear Iron Shell to farm lanes against the Lycan, so that's a good thing already. And then you have one safety Shallow Grave from the Priest. That's doubly good. But I don't really think that they need JJ to be on the Treant Protector. Hopefully he proves me wrong, because I'm not seeing much that he can do here. And Andy actually farming up the Radiant jungles instead. That's good, since he doesn't have to go par on par with AJ. No, he's not actually doing so. But the positioning of this Trilane is so weird, since yeah, finally they're pulling up. I was waiting for them to do a lot more pulls into the lane, but they were not deciding on that at all. Instead, they stack it up, and finally they make some movement since Ember Spirit is here. Oh, the Ember Spirit actually gets put out. Now he's blocked by the dogs. This is so weird. He doesn't even know it. Iron Shell. Alright. So the Iron Shell is going to be burning the dogs a little bit. And as I said, if you put these dogs there and you have the Iron Shell, that's a free kill. And that's what happens. Sorry, not free kill, but free creep. And that's exactly what happened just now. As soon as the Ember Spirit got blocked, he knew that the dogs was right in front of him. That is Rinchen nicely hits up on the Giant. Now he turns back to Earth Spike, and there's no mana on the Ember Spirit to follow suit. But TP rotation is coming in. Yes, he Wings is there. Sinning at level 6. Don't miss up on him. This is a good skill to go against his Ember Spirit. There's a lot of shot on this Doom along with the Flaming Lasso, but that's about level 6. We are talking way earlier than that, where the lanes are just showing off to be in favor of BBB. Even the rotations are much easier than Sino Wonder, since if you rotate this Shadow Priest, there's not much that he can do in terms of the engagement. He can secure the Ember Spirit from getting taken out, but that's about it that he can do. And saying goes the same. Oh, there's a Griff's back! Nicely done. Can they finish him off the shapeshift? Puts him into high HP. But there's a Dream Call. AJ joins the fight. There's a Dream Call up on 2. Right now in trouble. Gets stuck inside the kinetic field is the Treant. But it looks like will be able to be finished off already. Now Juice gets lassoed up. They finish him off. That's a 2-for-1. And now AJ getting chased upon. And he is there. He tries to jaunt out. But he gets fingered in his face. And now the Treant trying to run the other way. Gets Flame Break behind. Gets Red Click down. The dog is had to do his job. That's a double kill for the Lion. That's 6-2. Wow, nicely played. They lose the Lycan, but I guess that's a fairly okay trade, since they also got the puck down along with the Ember Spirit. So nicely done for the side of Bobobrayant. That puts them a little bit ahead in terms of gold and EXP. I would say that is 2k in terms of gold and 2.5. My bad. Yep, this is 2.5 in terms of EXP. And now there's a Doom onto 0-0. There is no mana on the Bat Rider to do anything, and now he's in trouble. Actually gets finished off by the Dark Chain instead. The Iron Shell is there for the damage. Oh my god, I'm so tired actually, but it is already 5:13 AM in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. So I'm sorry if my stream, my casting is a bit lackluster, but I haven't slept for the past at least 36 hours. So and I'm casting right here, not at home. It's a little bit tiring, but I'm sure I'll be okay after I get some food and come back for CSGO casting. It starts at 8, but probably will be streaming at about 9, 9:30, 10. Hopefully you guys will join me there, whoever is watching. And thanks for joining me such a late time. And now AJ's in trouble, gets lassoed back, and the shapeshift will ensure that they get the kill. But Bat Rider will get the last hit from that. But nicely done. AJ was just so low that was easy pickings for them. So now the support station coming up to stop. BBB, do they want to take a team fight? There's a glimpse onto into the kinetic field. Nicely done from them. Can they finish him off? The wings wants to hit him right in front, but gets stunned in his place. There's a mech. That's his job. Ember Spirit joins the fight. He comes back in. There's a syringe. Nicely done on wings. And now they can do their damage. Take him down. He tries to run away, but no cigar, my friend. Just a little bit too much from the side of Sino Wonders, but that's the way they want to take a team fight. With everybody balls in, and then disable starting in with the Ember Spirits searing chains. So nicely done from them. That's a 4-7. And Sino Wonders proving to us that they're still very much in this fight. Right now with the Vlads, going to be moving towards an Medallion of Courage, I guess, to get the Roshan down. So you guys, if you have any problems with the stream, do let me know. I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. I'm Win and I'll be casting your games for today. This is a Verylag network and you are watching live from the Orange Esports Stadium. Tomorrow though, I'll have a camera for you guys. So the Darks here with the 62 got himself a mech. We see that we saw that in play. He made all the difference in the world since BBB tried to shut down the Darks here first, but Darks managed to survive, back himself back up, and then suddenly AJ joined in. AJ bringing all the equipment he needs to bring the house down. But the Dream Core was there and BBB was on the back foot. So let's see if they manage to do it again. And with this mech, it does give Sino Wonder a bit more balls since they're pushing up towards mid. Lion smokes up. BBB are going to try and take a fight at tier 1. There's a remnant into the rush just to check out whether the Lycan's doing his thing there. Now everybody's trying to ride. Ember Spirit gets stuck inside the kinetic field. Nicely done. Andy comes in with the lasso. Can they finish him off though? That's heal up. But Ember Spirit still behind enemy lines. That's the disarm. The overgrowth doesn't do much. S2 to drop from the side of Sino Wonders. And now JJ is getting body blocked as the Shapeshift Brian finishes him off. And now the last man inside his own jungle trying to run away. Surges up. There's 3 napalm stacks up on him. Lion is also there. There's the Medallion. There's the Snow running away from him. Wow, they lose 4 in that fight. Crazily done by BBB. Sino Wonders tried to heal up just now with the mech. But, as I said, with the kinetic field, if you take the combos nicely, it will be doom for Sino Wonders. And that's exactly what happened. Park was stuck. Somebody else came in, if I'm not mistaken, was the Ember Spirit. Got kinetic field up, glimpse back into it. That's just to ensure that BBB can prioritize him, take him out, and then continue to wail on the supports from the side of Sino Wonders. Well, I can't see if anybody's in, so if you guys have any problems, do let me know. It's very, I truly appreciate it, because I do not have any feedback right now. And after this, I might be going back since I'm a little bit too tired to play, to cast. I'm losing wood, and it's happening quite soon. There's a Scorchers or Wings. Gets the ring chains up. Can they finish him out? There's a kinetic field onto 4. They're gonna turn this around. Andy does him. The starter drops. And now they, oh my god, Ember Spirit. That's 3 down. 4. Make it 5. Holy crap. What a kinetic field. By Bobobrayant. Holy crap. Everybody just exploded in the Thunder Strike was there. It was shared between everybody. The Scorchers under the players. The spike third follow out was amazing. It was already so much done that they got the kinetic field with 5, but they follow up tremendously well, and they just land the Firefly on top of the kinetic field, and that will be it. But nicely done from Bobobrayant. They managed to defend. Sino Wonders is at 4 kills only right now. We are 15 minutes in. 16-4 is your score. Bobobrayant is gonna take down this rush, but yeah, Sino Wonders did give this kill though. To Brian. But the thing is, you can shut down this Lycan in the lane. Lycan was not that much of a problem since the tri-lane didn't have DH in apparition early on, but they managed to get the kills up on their side also, since just because they have double disables from the Lion and the Disruptor, glimpsing everybody back into the kinetic field, ensuring that Brian gets a kill. But that's amazingly nice play from Bobobrayant. How the Lycan was suffering a little bit, since he was forced to stay in the lane, make sure that Sino Wonders does not get an early advantage pushing in. But now, with the Aegis up on his side, he's back at the top of the table. The king of the jungle is leading the pack with 2.5k in the bank. Let's see what else is new. Dagger up on the Lion. Might not be able to say that out loud so much since the players can hear me, but Mac and the dagger up on the Doom. Andy with 4 staff. JJ nothing up on the side of Sino Wonders. Amber Spirit with nothing. The drums is finished up on him. I guess he he wants to go for drums, but only the brace is finished up on him. So in terms of farm, here's in a little bit of a pickle. As OO finishes the T1 at mid, and he goes in all in. There's a Doom onto the Dazzle. The Overgrowth, what can it do? It does not doing much, as Wings still staying in the fight. Amber Spirit is there. There's a kinetic field. Straps 2 inside, and Wings turns back. Waiting onto JJ. JJ gets taken out, and there's a lasso onto the Amber Spirit. He's out. That's 3 down for the side of Sino Wonders. Nice job by BBB's team fight potential is just tremendously well. The kinetic field just ensures that Andy can come in for the lasso, gets in range. But it was just the coordination from the Spike to Earth from the Lion and Wings coming in with the Scorchers. That was just overwhelming damage from the side of BBB. And now OO gets caught inside the kinetic field. Finished off. Flame break back. So long and goodbye, my friend. You are out. So that's 2 left for the side of Sino Wonders. Let's see if they can defend this. I do not think so. They do not have much that can settle the game. The same as the games before, but they have the living armor on. They can use on the tower, but you can only do so much as another tower at bot is taken out. Top tower is getting siege. Mid tower is all that's left for the outer towers for the side of Sino Wonders. Things are slowly going from bad to worse. So as you can see, the networks is being led by the Bat Rider and the Doom. Look at how much they are farming for. And as you can see, the items has been projected with the dagger and 2.5k up on the Doom. My oh my, the escapability is just offensive for the side of Sino, for the side of BBB right now. But I do really hope they can finish this off as fast as they can. That's AJ. He's a little bit in trouble, gets doomed up. Double clip for him. There's a park out. So there's no more initiation for the side of Sino Wonders. They have the Overgrowth. But Shrimp will just have to go too deep for that. And I don't think that that's going to be the case anytime soon. So instead BBB take out a free park. And he brings up in front, pulls back the Darkseer. If the Darkseer is gone, there's no Iron Shell for them to damage. He gets frame rate back, still surviving this with the mech. There goes the wall, there goes the Overgrowth. He's still surviving this, everybody's trying to run away. Darkseer still gets taken out under the help of the Firefly. That's the Finger of Death. Dream Protector falls. That's 3 down for the side of Sino Wonders. The Sick Glowing Ham just gets taken out behind the kinetic field. That's it, folks. I really can't say much anymore, but just BBB just raining hell onto Sino Wonders. There's just so much burst under the kinetic field. You just can't take a damage when you have no positioning spells to kind of fend off other than AJ, which you can depend on. Oh, the Flame Break actually saves AJ a little bit. But now, Amber Spirit jumps up in front. One red click is already dropping him very low. He gets Glimpse back. But there's a Dream Call up on 4. Can they finish off Andy though? Wings is still there. Everybody's trying to hold on. Bad Rider finally gets taken out. And now the Warning Reef finishes off the Disruptor. That's 2 down. Wings drops down very low. Gets stuck in space. The Whiff is up on him. And that's 3 for the side of Sino Wonders. Finally, they get a few return kills up on their side. But the damage has been done though. They are 24-7. Almost 3 times ahead of the kills of Sino Wonders right now. They are 20 minutes in. Goldcraft is 15k in the side of Bobobrayant. And 15k also. I should have said Genesis. That's a little bit of a weird bad. I'm too used to saying Bobobrayant since they played the Amateur Cup like 6 times with the same tags with different players. So we're kind of used to seeing them, Narastax, and a few more other teams that we see today in those tournaments. And now they made a return. But in this game, Bobobrayant are hit. Has a certain type of advantage in terms of goal and EXP. Has been winning all the team fight with the help of the kinetic field. Awesomely played by them. The coordination for the fight is just tremendously well. But Sino Wanderers just doesn't have enough lockdown for them to kind of deal with what Bobobrayant has. They have the overgrowth, but that's even if you disarm, the Lion can stun you from the disarm, and that causes a problem since the disruptor can do its job from there on. Well, not much that I can see now. Fox moving towards maybe a Lincoln's, or presumably a better item would be the Hex for the Doom or Lion if they want to take somebody out fast. And now there's a blink in front. Wings gets called up. Silence up. Searing chains out. But there's a kinetic field. Let's see if he can save Wings. Wings tries to run on the other side. There's a Doom onto the desert actually. There's a blink forward into a lasso. There's a vacuum onto the Batrider, but he forces in front instead. And now Darkseid tries to run the other way, but gets right clicked by Wings. There's a blink for ya. Now the Ember Spirit's in trouble. Gets fingered in his face. Lion gets second. That's 3 to drop for the Sino Wanderers. Oh man, it's just been storm after storm for the last 3 games for me. So I'm trying my best to call it out, but it's a bit of a repetitive fight since it's all happening in the same way. Now the last remaining outer tower for the side of Sino Wanderers will be slowly sieged down, and they get it. Right now Necro book 3. Necro book 3 at 22 minutes in. If only Wings joins the fray, gets himself another Necro, but that will be all over for Sino Wanderers. But it's just on the Lycan, fairly understandable. The zoom doesn't give that much for the Necros as the Lycan does, with the Howl, with the Shade Sheaf, boosting up those Necros. So I guess he will not be picking out. Instead, he's going to go for the AC. Still gives them a little bit more momentum in terms of diminishing some of the armor for them, the Radiant side, and gives them a little bit more speed. So the Ember Spirit instead going for Chrysalis. I'm okay with that. Chrysalis is one of those cheap items that does well with somebody like an Ember Spirit. With the Sleight of Fist, it's a Sleight of Hand. It's kind of a lucky draw thing. You try, you can get a couple of Sleight of Fist crits in. Maybe you can fend off Bobobrayant from pushing before the 25-minute mark. But right now, there's a blink forward into a lasso, and he gets dragged back into a kinetic field. There's no way to save him. So again, the initiator is out. Wow, again getting caught out. But yeah, he was trying to farm up for the Hex. I understand what he wanted to do, since he wanted to get the space creation for his team to farm up, but could have done it any other better way instead of just staying outside of his base without any lane wards. Which reminds me, the Sino Wanderers have no wards to scout out the movement from BBB inside their own jungles, while they have the Nature's guys on the Treant Protector. He hasn't leveled it up yet. Might want to use it since to get the vision, because they are driving blind right now. Whoa, it's cold. I guess it will be one more. I hope I'll try to do 2 games, but as it stands right now, it's already 5:30 and it's quite late since I have to cast another few games tomorrow morning. Let's see, what else can they do? Lycan, not finished yet with whatever wants to buy next. Doom instead. Shiva's up. Alright, not going for AC. Shiva's is a better item. I don't know why I didn't just say Shiva's instead. I say AC, which would be horrendous on the Doom. It's okay with his armor, negates enemy armor, gives you a little bit more speed, but it's his burst and his presence in the team fight that's causing a lot. He doesn't need to finish them out that fast that he needs the AC. And the team fights are going fairly well, that the Shiva's guard will slow down Sino Wonders from retreating and ensure that BBB instead get those skills up on their side. No loose... What's it called? No loose ends. Can't remember that word. But still, they're not pushing up. Taking their time and now taking down another rush. So maybe after this, they'll set their gazes towards finishing the game and maybe go towards the finals. I'm not too sure who yet. The records are out. Somebody's finished. But yeah, since it is a double elimination tournament, there will be a loser's bracket. Winner against the winner's bracket grand finals, which I'm not too sure what time. It's gonna be fairly late. I don't think I'll be here after this. It's just too late, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that. But yep, as it stands, BBB are so much ahead. Nothing from the side of Sino Wonders to stop their fight yet. It's already 20k in their favor in terms of goal and also EXP. Look at that, Holy Hammers, 976, all on the side of BBB. But yeah, this kinetic field has been the name of the game for them so far. The shutdown is just tremendous that Sino Wonders cannot handle it. They only have the puck, that's the utility hero, kinda the engagement initiating hero. Utility hero that has a lot more shutdown if he wants to jump in, but that's about it for the start. There's not much follow up except for the steering change, which is a little bit like last year. Once BBB tries to push high ground, there's just so many creeps here. Trying to fend off this time the set is not into the kinetic field, not work by JJJ is stuck in between the kinetic field and the creeps from the lower ground. And now Doom goes in, tries to go ham. JJ is still surviving this. Somebody gets glimpse back, maybe, could be, should be JJ. Gets right clicked a bit, that's the overgrowth. Start wings in his rack. AJ comes in from the sides, but will have to or back out of the fight. They are forced to retreat and not be able to put all their hands in to try and defend this. Let's see. They want to concentrate on Brian first. Aegis is up on him. There's not much that they can blow. There's a silent. There's a pullback into the kinetic field. Oh, might be in trouble. There's nobody in there anymore. But Barrett actually gets taken out. He buys back. Darkseid is surviving, but the finger will finish him off. But now Wings, the next casualty. That's already 2 down for the side of BBB. There's a buyback. Brian still wants to try and fight this. Let's go 7-1 AG. Trim Protector finally drops. Juice, no more mana for him to survive. Stolen by the Lion. Right click by the Disruptor. And now Ember Spirit gets pulled back into the kinetic field. As I said, wonderfully played. That's only one kinetic field earlier that he missed. One glimpse into a kinetic field that he missed. But wow, BBB lost the back rider. Lost the Doom. Doom joined in instantly. Just came back into the fight. Survived the second time. And now Andy drops down very low. There's a drink call up on 3. Do they have the fallout? Darcy already takes a fall. Ember Spirit chickened out. Burns under the Firefly. And now BBB can just wait on the racks. Finally, Darcy calls GG, but that's not much that they can do. They actually finished off the Rider and the Doom, but they still couldn't take it on. Duno was just so low, surviving onto through all of that onslaught. As I said, once you have a Lion and a Disruptor up on your side, there's just so much disabled that Sino Wonders couldn't have neglected going for just such a safe draft with the Chain Protector and the Dazzle. So they get punished for it. The end score 34-10, 29 minutes in. Bobobrayant will advance towards the finals, I think, which is after this, for the winners bracket. So stick around. I'll try to cast it if I can, but if I cannot, I do apologize. This has been a production from the Verylag Network. I'm Win. We'll be right back.